Hi Kermit, great to finally meet you.
Hi ho there, Rolf. Great to meet you too. Are we rolling? We are. Oh, by the way, I've only known one other Rolf, and he's a piano-playing dog. Yeah, maybe you two could do a duet about watches sometime.
Well, I would be honored.
Hey, we need an alto for our next big show-stopping performance of the Piranhas of Penzance. You have any interest in joining us, Rolf?
Oh, I wish I could, but unfortunately I'm a tenor.
Gee whiz. Okay. Well, Rolf, I am thrilled to be here, and especially thrilled that I got here on time. Imagine if I had been late to a watch convention. I'd never hear the end of it.
Well, Kermit, do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Oh, sure, go ahead.
What are some of your secrets for a great show?
Oh, well, hire penguins because they work for the halibut. Keep the monsters fed so they don't eat the backup dancers, and look out for rogue explosions. I am not sure how applicable those are to mechanical watches, but I think the explosion tip is pretty universal.
Yeah, thank you. Note taken. If our watches make someone's day better, we have done our job. What's your philosophy? What is your secret to make people smile?
Well, that is a great question, Rolf, and I'm just going to say that my philosophy has always been that singing and dancing and making people happy, that's the most important things. And lucky for me, Miss Piggy and Fozzie and Gonzo and all of my friends, they all think the same way too. We're honored to be part of something that shares this optimistic outlook with people around the world and makes them smile, and, it's all part of our weird and wonderfully Muppet Mayhem style.
There's nothing better than that.
Oh, good. I'm so glad you said that.
Let's talk watches.
Okay.
Timing must be an issue for you, Kermit. Tell me about your history of watches.
Sheesh. You asking about my timing has me worried about how some of my jokes have been landing. But seriously, we frogs have developed a natural circadian rhythm that keeps our body clock humming smoothly day in and day out. So I always know what time it is. Go ahead and ask me.
Okay. What time is it?
It's 11:06 and 34 seconds, give or take a few milliseconds. Check it.
Wow, that's amazing, Kermit. Spot on.
You see that? Frogs like me, we don't really have a need for watches, although they are very nice. Plus, our wrists are about the size of, a handful of toothpicks. So I can never find a watch band that can get that small.
So maybe we at Oris should start to develop a watch band in frog size?
Yeah. I've got a few thousand siblings who would love to have an opportunity for another accessory option.
So Kermit, what do you think of the color of that watch?
Ooh, I love it. It's a nice green. It's a lovely green.
Well, Kermit, has it gotten any easier being green?
Well, I think it definitely has. It has gotten easier being green. There are so many amazing ways that we can be green now. There's electric cars and solar power and wind power,
Yeah, you're absolutely right there. But for you personally, any easier being a green frog?
Oh, sure. But, sometimes it's still a little tough blending in with ordinary things like leaves or grass, but there's beauty in ordinary things too. Green may not be flashy, but it sure is what I want to be.
And it suits you.
Well, thanks, Rolf. If you could tell Fozzie that next time you see him, I'd appreciate it. He has been trying to get me to turn blue for months. He says it's about time I enter my blue period. Good grief.
Well, Kermit, last question.
All right.
All year long, Oris will be hosting Kermit Days on the 1st of every month. And on Kermit Day, in the new Oris Kermit watch, in the date window, your face will show up. Can you tell us more about Kermit Day?
Sure. My Kermit Day, it's a day that I spend practicing self-care and doing things that make me happy. But it's not just about celebrating me, Rolf. It's about encouraging everyone to take time to celebrate themselves.
Absolutely. Kermit, I can't thank you enough for taking the time for talking to me today.
Oh, well, it is my pleasure, Rolf. Besides, you folks at Oris are the ones that make the time. You see, because, you thanked me for making the time, and I said that, no, you make the time because you make watches. Leave comedy to the bears, Frog.
Well, maybe you need to work a little on your timing, Kermit.
Yeah, apparently so. Hey, maybe next year we can host a comic timing seminar at the Watches and Wonders convention.
Oh, that's a great plan.
Yeah.
Thank you again, Kermit.
Well, thank you, Rolf. And thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.